Hi, this is Robert from New Media Supply. I want to show you how you can make a production very quickly. We all know that the rendering time is sometimes quite long, especially for animations. It could take maybe 2, 3 or even a week render time. And sometimes we don't have that much time. Let's say your client or customer, needs an intro for a YouTube clip. Then maybe this could be a way you could do that. And I'm using only emission shaders because emission shaders render very fast. So I'll show you how I did it. I had a text object, press R90, rotate it around the x-axis. I grab it with G key and I put the origin to the center of mass. Then I go to this tab and extrude a little bit. Let's say this. I assign a material. New material, I press the T to hide the toolbar. Move that one. Then I remove the default diffuse shader and I add an emission shader. Connect it to this. Then this one looks pretty boring. If I render this, I will first remove the environment texture. I scroll up and here I can remove or disconnect it, and I see there is no edge or something, and it doesn't really look like 3D. I can solve this a little bit by two things. I can use the layer weight. Then I think I need color mix. Put the facing into the FAC. Put it there. Use here slightly another color. And I see here that at least I see something like edges and some shades. But it's a bit strange, maybe. Now I see a dark shade here, but when I move the camera, when I move it, I see on the edge it's now light shaded and the front is dark shaded. So this is an option I can use, but of course a bit color. Instead of layer weight, I can use also the new pointiness attribute, and for that I know I need to have a color ramp, so I'll put that there. I think I put this here. I have to slide a little bit until I am happy. So and now we see some edges as well. And in this case, no matter how I move around the object, the shades still stay the same. This is now light shaded, and if I look from another view, still the same shade. Alright, this could be a starting point, just to use the emission shader, and the emission shader is really fast qua render time. So if I have this one, I go to the render tab. Let's say I just do 20 samples, and I render this with say 720p, and I render this. And that takes me 10 seconds per frame. So that's nice, that's very nice. So we can use those two things, the pointiness or the layer weight, or maybe freshnel. We also can, of course, bake a texture, and then use an emission shader. But now I'm going to show you how to animate text. I didn't expect that we could animate text like that. So, for example, I put the text a bit there, then I add a new empty, and I like the sphere. Scale it a bit down and put it here. Then I click the text, I go to this modifier tab, add cast, and as control object I use the empty. I'm gonna move the empty now. I can do some fun things with the text. And I want to put it right in the middle. I go to camera view by pressing the 0, and I see that I have to put this up a little bit. So I want to put this exactly in the middle. And that's nice. I go to 3D view in another board of viewport. Something like that. I can adjust the factor like that. It's too much. Click text. So that's nice. I will use that one. So I press I for the location. Let's say I go to frame 60. Put it here. Press I again, location, and the end frame is also frame 60. Go here, then I play the animation. Yeah, that's very nice. Let's see how it looks rendered. Go here. I see some artifacts, but you can adjust the pointiness. For example, go to node editor and press home, no, yes, and all right. Well, I can play with that one, but it usually doesn't give much problems. We can also animate the text by other modifiers, for example. A lattice, that's also nice. I just quickly. Alright, I show you quickly how that works. So I'm going to add a lattice. Then I'm going to orthographic view by pressing 5, then 1 to go in front. And then I resize it here, not in edit mode, but in object mode. I go to top view, that looks in the middle. I go to side view, and I resize a bit like this. Then I press here on the this tab. I go to front view, and I want to divide it a few times. Not on that one, but on this one. For example, then I select this. If I go to the edit mode, oh no, wait. I go to shape keys, press plus, that's the basic. I press another one. I go to edit mode, and for example, I select those 4. And then I enable proportional editing. Enable. And if I do that, that should work, but seems I forgot something. I go to object mode, and I think I have to go to the modifier tab. And there indeed I forgot to add the lattice there. And if I select the lattice now, I go here and I select this key, I can animate then. So I go, alright, so I can remove this one. So I select the lattice, I go to the first frame, I move my mouse cursor right in here, press I to insert a keyframe. Then I go to frame 50, and then I do this, and press I, and let's see what it is. So there are several ways I can animate text. And then there is one more interesting thing, and that is we can not only we can use emission shaders for fast rendering time, but also the transparent shader works well. So I put, for example, a circle. I go to edit mode, press F to make a face, press R 90, rotate around X. I add a new material, remove the diffuse shader, add shader transparent. Then I need a gradient texture, and that's here. And then a converter, that's the color ramp, put it here. So, and then I put this in effect, and that one in there. And I think I need something more. I think, yes, I think we need the texture coordinate, so the software understands what I refer to map the texture to the object. And indeed, is that I add some colors very quickly. So I zoom in a little bit, press that. Let's say we do this like that. So now yeah. So just, oops, what am I doing? I just copy this one and change then the hue to another position, copy, change hue again, copy, oops, so then let's say we need some more objects. By the way, I remember what the problem is with this one, with the artifacts, and it seems that if I use another font, the problem got solved. So I have to go to my favorite font. Good, time that one. Alright. So and here I don't see any artifacts, only here, but that's quite minor thing to me. The last thing I want to do is add another text, then press R, 90 around the X, and then extrude. Choose another font, and if you go to dafont, that's www.dafont.com, I think, there I can download some fonts, and of course I collected some, and now in Blender we have a preview. So if you click on here, you can have a preview of all things, and that's nice. So it doesn't matter much. Let's choose that one, open font, then we go to edit mode, press backspace, and choose some nice things. Alright, I like this one, object mode. Let's make it a bit bigger, and for the purpose of this video I just copy this a few times. So And I forgot to add an emission shader to it, so I have to delete it. Control Z, then quickly an emission shader. Add shader emission. Let's go for the pointiness input geometry. Add color ramp. Oops, put that one here and put that one in there. Let's check. Oh, I forgot this one. Then very nice. Alright. Then I'm going to copy this one a few times. Oops. I press 0 to move to camera view, and I put this somewhere. Let's check what happens. Let's put this a bit stronger. No. Something like that. Then I put this up. I move this back. I press go to frame 1, press I, location, go to end frame 60. I move this right here. Let's check. Right there. Press I, location, and if we take a look, and that's it. So that's approximately how I did it. The only thing I use also a particle system, but that's not a big problem. I think we can do nice things with this, and the render time is really fast. So let's check this one. Press render. So that is 11 seconds, or let's say 12 seconds. Let me see if I have a calculator here. 12 seconds. The intro of a YouTube video clip will take, let's say, 3 minutes. 25 frames. So the 75 frames times 12 seconds is, wait, what's going on? 75 times 24 frames. No. What am I doing? Alright, so there are 75 frames times 12 seconds is 900 seconds. is 50 minutes, so I can make an animation in 50 minutes render time. Alright, maybe this one gave some ideas. Alright, thanks for watching, and I hope I will see some suggestions to improve this. Alright.